You probably use it every single day. To reheat leftovers, make popcorn, or revive a cup of coffee that died hours ago. It's a symbol of convenience, a fixture in nearly every modern kitchen. But what if I told you that this mundane appliance was actually born from a classified, high-stakes wartime experiment? A technology that wasn't meant for cooking food, but for something far more powerful and potentially far more destructive. This is the untold story of the microwave. The secret history that begins not in a kitchen, but on the battlefield. The year is 1945. The place is Raytheon, a defense contractor deeply involved in the war effort. Their mission, perfecting radar technology. The heart of this technology was a powerful component called the magnetron, a device that generated the high-frequency radio waves needed to detect enemy aircraft. Enter Percy Spencer. He wasn't a scientist from a fancy university. He never even finished grade school. But he was a self-taught genius, a man who could look at a machine and instantly understand its soul. He was the chief engineer of the power tube division, and he was fearless around machines powerful enough to cook metal. One day, while testing a high-powered magnetron, Spencer felt a strange, persistent warmth, not on his skin, but in his pocket. He reached in, and what he pulled out was a melted, completely liquefied chocolate bar. It wasn't just warm, it was cooked. In that moment of pure, lucky accident, Spencer realized the immense power of the magnetron could be harnessed for something entirely new. So what exactly happened to that chocolate bar? The magnetron was emitting microwaves, an invisible form of energy. These waves are special. They don't heat the air, the metal, or the ceramic plate. They go straight into the food and target the tiny water particles, primarily water. The waves force these water molecules to rotate and vibrate millions of times per second. That rapid internal movement creates friction, and friction becomes heat. And here's a secret about your microwave's design. If the food stayed still, the microwaves would create uneven energy spots, resulting in extreme hot and cold areas. That's why the turntable exists. It constantly moves the food through the energy field to ensure even heating. It's not just for show, it's a critical piece of the physics puzzle. Spencer's discovery quickly led to the first commercial microwave oven, the Radarange. And it was nothing like the sleek appliance on your counter. This was a monster. It stood nearly 6 feet tall, weighed over 750 pounds, and cost the equivalent of over $50,000 in today's money. It was so powerful, it required a dedicated water cooling system, and early models came with serious radiation warning signs. This was not a consumer product. It was an industrial tool, first used in high-traffic locations like train dining cars, ocean liners, and large restaurants. Your friendly kitchen appliance was once treated like a miniature nuclear reactor. The transition from industrial monster to kitchen staple took 2 decades. The key was a massive reduction in size and, more importantly, price. In 1967, the first relatively affordable countertop model, the Amana Radarange, hit the market. It was still expensive, costing about $495, which is over $4,000 today, but it was a start. The microwave didn't just change how we cooked, it changed when we cooked. It fueled the rise of the frozen dinner and the concept of instant gratification in the kitchen. By the 1980s, the price had plummeted, and the microwave became the fastest-selling appliance in history, cementing its place as the ultimate symbol of modern convenience. Despite its commonness, the microwave is still surrounded by myths. Myth 1. Microwaves make food radioactive. False. They only heat water molecules. They don't change the food's atomic structure. Myth 2. Microwaving destroys nutrients. Actually, the opposite is often true. Because the cooking time is so short and requires less water, microwaving often preserves more vitamins than boiling. But there is one hidden danger almost no one knows about. Inside nearly every microwave is a component called the waveguide cover. It's a thin, usually mica or plastic plate that channels the microwave safely into the cooking chamber. If that cover becomes dirty, caked with grease, food splatter, or dust, it can actually absorb the microwave energy. This can cause the cover to burn, creating sparks, smoke, and potentially burning a hole straight through the microwave wall. If you see a burnt spot inside your microwave, that is the real, immediate danger you need to address. Percy Spencer's accidental discovery went on to become a multi-billion-dollar industry, transforming global eating habits and creating a new category of convenience food. But here is the most surprising and perhaps most tragic fact of all. As an employee of Raytheon, Spencer did not receive a percentage of the profits or a massive inventor's bonus. For inventing the technology that would eventually be in 90% of American homes, he was given a one-time flat-rate bonus of $2. The company called it their standard reward for employee innovations. The man who changed the way the entire world cooks earned less than the price of a microwave dinner. So the next time you heat leftovers, take a moment to remember this. Your microwave is the child of a wartime weapon, an engineer's melted chocolate bar, a physics lesson in a box, and a $2 bonus. And that is the microwave secret you never knew.